We made it to another Friday, thank goodness. But even better than the fact that it's Friday, which is pretty darn good in and of itself, it's a new release Friday. Woohoo! And we have two new releases today. We're going to open up both of them. It's going to be Panini Luminance Football and Leaf Flash Football. So two fun breaks on the way, but we do have some information that we go over before we get started ripping, so let's take a look at that. First up is just a note there to let you know about feedback. It is 100% automated for me on eBay. So what that means to you is simply as soon as you leave positive feedback for me, you will instantly get it in return, right? How's that for good? It's immediate. We love it. Instant gratification, right? And of course, the second thing there is just to say thank you. I appreciate you being here, spending part of your Friday evening with me, bidding, breaking, chatting, etc. Taking a look next at what's coming up here in the days ahead. So this is the stuff we're breaking over the next few days. Tomorrow night, we're going to break some Bowman Jumbo Baseball. It's a half case break, break number 10. It's the back half of a case that we started a few days ago, for those of you who care about that sort of thing. And Paper Base has its own bidding category. So Paper Base does not ship to the teams. It instead all goes to that particular bidding category. Of course, teams are still going to get chrome cards, autograph cards, numbered cards, inserts, etc. On Sunday, we're going to start at 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific, as we did, or as we are tonight. Same early start there on Sunday. We will open a second case of Flash Football at that point, as well as a case of Leather and Lumber Baseball, the new high-end Panini product. On Monday, that's another 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific start, we'll open Luminance Football again and Finest Baseball. Tuesday, it will be Flash Football and Finest Baseball. On Wednesday, we have two new releases coming out that Wednesday. We will open both of them that night, starting at 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific, right? You're detecting a pattern there. And it will be a full case of Noir Basketball, super high-end, cool product if you're into basketball. And then Top Series 2 comes out that day. So we're going to break a full case of Top Series 2 Jumbo. But the veteran base does not go to the teams. It will have a separate bidding category. So that means, you know, if you ever opened Topps Jumbo before in Series 1, Series 2, and Update, you know, all those little things that I'm going to call the little juicy Tootsie Roll center, if you will, of the pack. That's our inserts, numbered cards, autograph cards, relics, etc., parallels, short prints, so on. All that stuff that's right there in that middle, that's what goes to the teams. All the base cards that would be before and after that middle point of the pack, that falls into it shouldn't say veteran base, it should actually just say flat out base. It's not just veteran base, it's all the base. So let's fix that. Yeah, that's better. All right, and so that brings us into tonight. What do you need to know about tonight? Here's the 411. Luminance Football is first. Flash Football is second. We don't have any free shipping breaks tonight. They're both paid breaks. So I'm expecting it should be on the way to you no later than Tuesday the 11th, okay? So that's... it may get out the door to you sooner. I will try to get it out to you faster than that, but it won't be any later than Tuesday the 11th. If you happen to get skunked in either break, meaning you do not pull a card of any sort, you are still going to get consolation cards headed your way. They will ship out with the rest of the breaks since these are paid shipping breaks. So that's how that goes, which brings us up to our 12-box case of 2019 Luminance Football. It's a full case break. It's break number 1 because it just came out today. And, of course, everything we're opening tonight ended tonight on eBay Wednesday night, the 7th of June. Team names are on the left-hand side. Winning bidders are across from each team on the right-hand side. What else? I think that's it, right? Yeah, I think we're in pretty good shape tonight. So I'm going to change up the focus here a little bit. As a result, you're going to see the background go slightly out of focus. But don't worry about that. We should still be able to see everything, actually even better than if I hadn't done that. Huh, how's that? How's that for technology? All right, DH is looking for some Chicago Bears tonight. Jennifer says she's been waiting all week for Luminance. I'm with you, Jennifer. I like Luminance. I think it's kind of a cool product. My favorite part of it, of course, this product just came out last year. This is only its second year. But my favorite part of it are the draft day autographs. I really do like those. And Panini says that they should fall, you know, Panini, on average, every other box. So we're hoping that we're going to end up, you know, somewhere around a count of 6 by the time we're all said and done of our draft day autographs. But it could, of course, vary. We could find more, we could find less, but that's, I think, what we're supposed to be finding in general. You will see there on the front that each box contains 3 autographs and 1 memorabilia card, according to Panini. Now, sometimes they replace hits with Panini Rewards points. Don't know if they've done that in this product or not, but if they have, here's how it will work. The rewards points will just be given out at the end of the break using random.org. So that's the way it works. Yeah, DH is after those draft day signatures as well. I know it's nice. I mean, they're nicely designed cards, and the autographs are on-card, hard-signed autographs. There's a lot to like about it, in my opinion. So I actually ordered a little more Luminance this year than I did last year when it first came out. Because once I had it last year, I liked it. I think I even bought an extra case or 2 last year after the pre-order, after we got a look at it. And then, of course, this year I just ordered more to begin with. So, Ryan, you said you've been seeing lots of 1-of-1s pulled all day. You saw 1-of-5 Pat Mahomes, too. Oh, nice. All right, so let's see what we can find here. So this is my first time looking through these as well. So you're going to see I'm a little bit of a looky-loo as we go along and alongside through this first box. That is numbered to 275, Baker Mayfield for the Browns. Looks like we are upon our first hit, and it's headed to the Patriots, Jarrett Stidham. And Jarrett is numbered to 149. Now, of course, our rookies in here are once again in their uniforms for their college teams, and it'll have their college team names on here as well. But that just, don't let that worry you. They're going to go to their current team. So if they were drafted, that means the team that drafted them. If they were undrafted, that means the team that they signed a deal with in whatever capacity, rookie camp, mini camp, etc. Amari Cooper, numbered to 100 for the Dallas Cowboys. And next up is Myles Gaskin. And Myles is numbered to 99, and that is headed to the Miami Dolphins. So, what else can I tell you about Flash? I think that's about it. I mean, for right now, oh, we're not in Flash Luminance. I mean, for right now, none of our rookies that were undrafted have really been cut yet. So at some point soon, rookies will start getting cut and signing with new teams, and we'll have to start all over with that process. But for now, everybody's, I think, pretty solid. Damian Harris to 99. Ooh, Patriots. It is telling us on the back what team some of these guys that are rookies are. Nice. Did it do that on this too? No, it didn't. Only on that one. I don't know why just on that one, but anyway, hey, we'll take it, right? And here is Emmanuel Hall to 275, Chicago Bears. So a few of them, it appears they're going to grace us with a number, and I mean with the team name, and most of them they're not. A few of them they are. For the Patriots, James White is our relic out of this box. So we've got one autograph left that we should be finding in here somewhere along the way. That is to 275 for the Seahawks. Man, what is the deal with Ickey Woods? I mean, did the guy just sit down somewhere in a Starbucks and sign 7,000 autographs? Good grief. It is Ickey Woods to 99 for the Bengals. I have to tell you, we have pulled him, countless numbers of times out of Legacy. And now here we see him again right away out of Luminance. Like, I don't know what the heck is going on with that. But anyway, Stang Lover says it's an enlightening release day. Because of the product names that came out today, Luminance and Flash. Get it? Get it? Yeah, here, I like it, Stang Lover. I like it. Jennifer says there are points in here. Boo. I figured there might be a chance of them, but I wasn't sure. But that confirms it. So, Kavika is here saying it is finally a Josh Jacobs kind of day. Okay. All right. I'm going to do my best to pull your Josh Jacobs for the Raiders. See if we can't find him in here today. J Bomb Sauce needs the Packers. Redmond say, most say the team's on the front. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't even, you know what, most of these I didn't even pay any attention to it. I'm so used to them not saying it that, yeah, these don't though, actually. See, they still say college. That's what I thought. University of Washington, Auburn University. So, yeah, a lot of our rookies are still going to have their collegiate teams and their collegiate uniforms and all that. I guess a few of them may have some updates, as we've seen here and there. Numbered to 10 for the Philadelphia Eagles, that is Alshon Jeffrey. And here's our first draft day signature, and that is Hakeem Butler for the Arizona Cardinals. And Hakeem, is he numbered? No, I forgot. They don't number these. They go by the color of the ink, don't they? That is the gold ink variant, and I cannot remember, guys, what the gold ink variant might be in terms of scarcity. That's to 275 for the Falcons. Matt Ryan. Next up is DeAndre Baker. DeAndre Baker is a Giant, and he is numbered to 99. Is this numbered? It looks like it should be, but I guess it's not. It's just pretty. Just pretty. It's very special. For the Lions, it was. This is numbered, though, to 100. And that was Marquise Hollywood Brown, who heads to the Ravens. Redmond, you said you love Ickey Woods. Well, I tell you what, Redmond, if you buy the Bengals in Legacy, very often you're probably going to hit Ickey Woods a bunch, would be my guess. Rodney Anderson is next out. Rodney is numbered to 349. I can't remember where Rodney goes, but guess what? Yeah, I've got my handy little cheat sheet over here where I tend to write down the ones that I can't remember. So let me find Rodney on my cheat sheet. He is a Cincinnati Bengal. So Rodney Anderson that we just saw goes to the Bengals. And numbered to 99, that's for the Vikings. Irv Smith Jr., little rookie action. And numbered to 49, that's our first one to 49 for the Giants, is DeAndre Baker. And here come the Ravens with Lamar Jackson. A Lamar Jackson relic for Baltimore. All right, there we go. That is box number 2. Michael, I do not remember every autograph we have pulled out of here, honestly. But I can tell you this. If they didn't, if somebody in chat remembers, they might type it in for you. Otherwise, Michael, I will for sure be recapping it at the end of the break. I am just the worst at remembering what comes out of anything at any given time. As you know, as soon as I see one, I'm already processing the next one, basically. I don't save it in my poor little tired brain. I'm sorry. Ryan, you said you haven't seen any points coming out. Well, yeah, but I think that Jennifer said she did see some points coming out, so we must have some floating around in there somewhere. Yeah, Mile High guys, some of the rookies again do have a team on them, but some of them don't. So obviously the ones that do have the team on it make it easy on us, and the ones that don't, if I don't know them, I will look them up. Because there are some that just have the college team on the front and back, as we saw earlier. Jameis Winston is numbered to 275 for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And here comes a draft day Marquise Hollywood Brown for the Ravens. That is a silver ink variant for Marquise Brown on that one. So we've had a gold and a silver variant so far on our draft day autographs. Justice Hill for the Ravens is numbered to 275. And Miles Boykin comes out next. Miles Boykin is numbered to 25. So this is an example, guys, of one that doesn't have a team name on the front or on the back. It's just the guy's collegiate information. And Miles Boykin, I got to look him up too. I don't pull him often. He's a Raven. So the Ravens off to a good start tonight, relatively speaking, with Hollywood Brown and that one. And Russell Wilson here, numbered 249 for the Seahawks. Greg says the gold ink variant is the max print of 25. Thank you, Greg. I could not remember that. For whatever reason, I couldn't remember what our ink variations were, so appreciate that. Trayvon Mullen Jr., numbered to 25, coming out for the Raiders. We see that guy a lot for the Raiders. He comes out more than any other Raider is him, at least so far. In my experience, he comes out pretty regularly. That's numbered to 99 for the boys. And Patriots have Sony Michel numbered to 275. Our Cowboys have a Dak Prescott relic. It's kind of a boring relic though, right? A little bit, but what are you going to do? Sometimes they give us good ones, and sometimes they give us really boring ones. And that kind of fell into the really boring category. Hate to say it, but it's true. It did. Mile High Card Guy, you got some points in a personal box today. Oh, boo. Redmond saw a case that had 2 points cards in it. Boo again. Ryan was telling me about Boykin being a Raven. Thank you, sir. And Redmond, you are hoping that Kyler Murray comes out of here. You're looking for a little, even though you got outbid, you still want to see Kyler Murray come out. Well, that's nice. That's nice. Sometimes when we get outbid, we don't want to see the good stuff come out, right? Because then you're like, oh, man, if only I had bid more. That happens to the best of us. But that's very generous of you, Redmond, to still hope that the Kyler comes out, even though you got outbid on the team. That one is numbered to 100 for the Arizona Cardinals, David Johnson. Antoine Wesley. Antoine Wesley is numbered to 349, and I'm making sure on him. He is another Raven, an undrafted free agent guy that also signed Ravens. Numbered to 99, that's the Falcons. Followed by this one to 275, also the Falcons. The Bears have our relic with Tariq Cohen. And that's actually, see, now that's a little bit better looking relic, right? That's got at least 2 colors in it. Oh, Shane says the Cowboys are never boring. Well, I'm sorry. I wasn't meaning to insult your team, man. I'm just saying that relic, that just one, I just don't like when Panini gives us those one single color relics. They bum me out. I like to see the flashy ones, you know. Number to 25 for the 49ers. How about Nick Mullins? Next up, Ryan Finley makes an appearance for the Cincinnati Bengals, numbered to 99. That is another guy who is apparently quite busy signing cards in the preseason because we pull him a lot. To 275 for the Cardinals with Kyler Murray. LaDainian Tomlinson comes out for the Chargers. That's a nice one. LaDainian to 25. I like that hit for the Chargers. Okie dokie, that box in the books. Oh, did I not call out the number on your Tariq Cohen relic? I'm sorry. We can go back and look at it. Of course, we'll see it again in the recap, but if I failed to call it out, I got excited by the fact that it was a 2-color relic, didn't I? Sorry, it's number to 25. It's 12 of 25. I was blinded by the flashy 2 colors in there. So, yeah. I like the photography in Luminance too. It's really an interesting kind of, it's very unique. The entire card set, I think, is very unique. From photography to design on down. I like it. I kind of fell in love with it a little bit last year, and the draft day autographs really sold it for me. I mean, I liked it, and then the draft day autographs, I was like, ooh, I might love it. That's to 275 for my Pittsburgh Steelers. One Devin Bush. Benny Snell Jr. draft day autograph for my Steelers. Now we're talking. Oh, yeah. In gold. Yes, very handsome card that is. First of all, I'm a Steelers fan. Second of all, I graduated from UK. So you put one of my UK guys on my favorite pro team. I'm happy, happy, happy. To 275, that was for the Dolphins, Kenyon Drake. And Christian Wilkins. Christian is numbered to 349. He is a Dolphin. So we're seeing some different signers in this than we saw in Legacy. This is to 275. Harry for the Patriots. And really maybe even a few different than we saw in Score too, if I really think about it. Deontay Thompson. Deontay is an Arizona Cardinal. That is numbered to 349. Oh no, Redmond says from what he's seen we only have one multicolored patch per case. That's all he's been seeing come out this year. Oh, Redmond, you know that makes me sad. But good to know, though. Good to know. So we don't we have our expectations in line. That is numbered to 99, Jimmy G for the 49ers. Behind it, numbered to 25 for the Seahawks. A little Tyler Lockett. Our relic is for the Texans. And that would be Deshaun Watson. And that's it for that box. Redmond says he can't believe I'm a Steelers fan and a Cincinnati Reds fan. Yeah, I know. But listen, I'm a Reds fan from way back, way back. I mean, I grew up a Reds fan. That's my, team of my parents, and my sister's older than I am, and, her team. That's what I just grew up a Reds fan and grew up a UK fan. Now, football, I ventured out a little bit. My sister's also firmly in the camp of the Steelers. My mom doesn't really like pro football that much. She likes college football. But my dad's a Colts fan. I know, right? But somehow that didn't take. I didn't grow up thinking, oh yeah, I'm a Colts fan, so that one didn't take. That's to 275 for the Buffalo Bills. We have a redemption right on cue. I just looked over there and saw somebody ask if there were any redemptions in here. Yeah, apparently, because there's our first one. Of course, we leave that face down up there in housekeeping until the end of the break, and at that point, we'll flip it over and check it out. Panthers to 275. Here comes Irv Smith Jr. for the Vikings. And that is number 225. So yeah, all those redemptions, I always just leave them face down, and then usually if there's one, we end up finding more. That's been historically how it seems to work with Panini. And then we just flip them all at the end of the break and then go to the Panini website and get them all verified, find out what they're numbered to and such. Numbered to 5, Keenan Allen for the Chargers. In behind that, we have Trayvon Williams. So we had Trayvon Mullen earlier. This is Trayvon Williams to 149. And I'm going to check so I don't call out the wrong thing to you here. The Bengals. So the Bengals and the Ravens have been having a lot of fun, haven't they? I was just looking at that. I don't know why I thought that should be numbered, but it isn't. I don't know. I thought it should be. Clearly I was wrong. Panini did not agree. To 99, Matt Ryan, Falcons. To 275, Giants. A Pat Mahomes relic is getting ready to head our way for the Kansas City Chiefs. And it is numbered to 99. I actually like that card design better for the relics than I do for the other relics that we've seen so far. It's a smaller relic in that design, but just I like the white background. It's a nice clean look. So we are now at this moment in time exactly at our halfway point. We have opened 6. We have 6 left to go. Redmond says he's advocating for Pete Rose to go to the Hall of Fame. We had a lively discussion at my dad's house over Christmas about that very topic. My dad, my sister, myself, my stepmother, and my brother-in-law didn't get too terribly involved, but we did have a rather rousing dinner table discussion over whether or not Pete Rose should be admitted to the Hall of Fame. Numbered to 49, that's the Seahawks, Travis Homer. Frank is asking, what's the matter with that? Oh, about my dad being a Colts fan? Oh, nothing, except you know how it is. It's hard to have a rivalry like within your own family. You know? I mean, usually your family, you kind of have like the same rooting interest, right? So it makes it easier. But when you have, like I said, my sister and I are both Steelers fans, but then my dad ends up, well, not ends up, he was first a Colts fan. I guess we're the ones that ended up with the opposite team. Deebo Samuel, numbered to 349 for the 49ers. So no, there's nothing wrong with the Colts, obviously, or being a Colts fan. I'm just saying from the standpoint of having harmony in the family on game days and who wants to watch what and that sort of thing. It's easier if everybody's on the same page. It's to 275 for the Lions, TJ Hawkinson. Myles Gaskin, Dolphins, numbered to 349. And there's another blue one to 99, Saints to 275. Nick Foles as a Jag. Oh, still hard to get used to that a little bit. James Conner is the relic for my Pittsburgh Steelers, numbered to 99. Just a Kyler Murray insert. Kind of cool looking, though. Those rookie inserts are. And who have we here? Numbered to 275 for the Redskins. Here comes Kerryon Johnson for the Lions. Redmond, even though you're from Cincinnati, you're a Rays fan and a Cowboys fan. Well, all right then. See, you're sharing the love, too. That is numbered to 75, Kerryon Johnson and the Lions. And that has that box finished up. Frank, you live in New England and you're a Colts fan. Well, that's probably hard, isn't it? I bet, being in New England, because, I mean, good grief. Being a fan of anybody but the Patriots in that part of the country is probably a rough way to go, isn't it? Ryan, you think if Ty Cobb is in the Hall of Fame, Pete Rose should be in the Hall of Fame. Well, you know, there's all kinds of different opinions about Pete. He did say in an interview, actually really recently, like maybe within the last couple weeks, he just kind of said, well, I'm over it. You know, I'm not going to worry about it anymore. I'm over it. I don't think that's really true. I think he still very much wants to be in there, but I guess he's just kind of figured it's never going to happen in his lifetime. And so at least publicly he's saying he's over it, whether or not he is or not. That's to 49 for the Buffalo Bills. Oh, J Bomb Sauce, you're from Chicago and a Packers fan. So your household gets gets interesting too, though. I bet it does. Ed Oliver, numbered to 99 for the Buffalo Bills. Well, it's always, you know, I mean, now, of course, you know, we're long grown and out of the house, have been for many years. That is numbered to 100, Dwayne Haskins. And Antoine Wesley shows up again for a second time here, numbered to 349. Antoine's kind of haunting us a little bit. He's an undrafted free agent for the Ravens. But, you know, when you certainly still at home, it matters who's fans of what team, because you got to fight over what games, you know, getting watched. Especially growing up, it wasn't like, you know, you had houses with multiple TVs and giant screens and all that back then. To 99, Devin Bush for my Pittsburgh Steelers. That one is to 275 for the Giants. Here come the Lions with Kerryon Johnson again. But these days, it only matters if it's, you know, if we're at my dad's house over a holiday or something and somebody's wanting to watch one game, somebody else wants to watch another. Titans to 275. Marcus Mariota. Ickey Woods again. What'd I tell you about this guy? Sat down and signed all day long somewhere. Ickey Woods to 49 for the Bengals. Like, I like Ickey Woods. I do. Don't get me wrong. And it's a nice hit for the Bengals. But, man, we're seeing him a lot this year. So much. Redmond, I don't know if they'll even put Pete Rose in after he passes on. I mean, you're saying you think after he dies that they might put him in the Hall of Fame. They just don't want to do it while he's alive to enjoy it. I'm not sure that they'll even elect him then. They seem to be really kind of set on him not being in there. So, I don't know. Michael and Kavika are both saying we need to hit some higher dollar autos. This is numbered to 275 for the Saints. And our next draft day in here is Alexander Madison. And boy, I don't know this one at all. Maybe that's, well, where is it? It's not even, oh, it's in white. I'm like going, where's the signature? Oh my God, because I was looking for gold or silver. It's in white. I have to look him up, guys. I don't know where that goes. So bear with me a second. I'm going to look that up real quickly so that I have a clue here and see what's what. Some of you may know if you type it into, what do you call it there? Chat. Clearly I'm not multitasking well. All right, let's see. Come up and tell me here, Google. Be my friend, Google. Says it is the Vikings. Is that right? So, yeah. So the Vikings for Alexander Madison. Huh, what do you know? Oh, it says it on the back. Well, there you go. Looked it up anyway. Yeah, it's one of those kind of days. One of those kind of days. To 275, that's the Buffalo Bills. Paris Campbell, how about that for the Indianapolis Colts? Paris Campbell is to 349. I see a rewards point looming back there in the offing. This is numbered to 100. That was Damian Harris for the Patriots. Our 400 points card, it's got to set up there in housekeeping as well. We're going to give that out at the end of the break. We'll use random.org to accomplish that task. To 99 for the Dolphins. This is to 49 for the Seahawks. Pittsburgh Steelers have a relic for Big Ben. Don't get a lot of Ben Roethlisberger relics now that I think about it, so that's kind of cool. And the fact that they don't, they don't get them a whole lot. All right. We have opened 9 boxes. We have 3 boxes left to go. Michael says that whoever does the sorting for Panini is not very good. I'm paraphrasing it. Yeah, it's done by machine. Obviously, they do some kind of machine collation for most products. Now, they don't for Flawless. Flawless, they do by hand. So if, you pulled a whole bunch of somebody out of Flawless, then you could blame an actual live human being. To 275 for the Saints. But everything else, they just kind of randomly gets inserted machine-wise is my understanding. So I don't know, but I agree. It's not fun when we pull a lot of multiples. TJ Hawkinson to 149. Although, I say this every time, because we've had this discussion before, if we were to have pulled, say, 5 Kyler Murrays out of here, we'd be talking about how it was the most awesome case ever. So I do recognize I'm a little hypocritical about that. So to 49 for the Rams, that is Darrell Henderson. Behind that, there's Antoine Wesley. We have already seen Antoine Wesley, and now we see him some more to 349, also headed to the Ravens. So I will agree, this particular case has not been collated very well. I'm going to grant you that. To 99 for the Chiefs, to 275 for the Redskins. The Rams have a relic for Cooper Kupp. And there's another one with nice little handsome multicolored relic. It is numbered to 25 for the Rams. So we've got 3 colors in that one. Now you know I'm excited. Know I'm happy now. 3 colors. But for real, I do like my relics to have multiple colors. To 275 for the Texans. Jimmy Garoppolo is coming up for the 49ers. Since we've already seen a relic, can we think this is going to be signed? I think it could be. I think it might be, and it is. Nice. Jimmy G to 25, baby, for the 49ers. That's why we have that 400 points card up there. It's balancing out that sweet little Jimmy G hit. All right, 2 left, 2 left. Ryan said it's unfortunate with such a pretty product to only have 1 multicolor a case. Well, at least we got 2. That does help a little. The truth for once, I forgot about the icky, the shuffle. You and, oh, somebody else was talking about that Redmond a minute ago, right? I think I glanced up and saw that, but it moved up in the thread before I got a chance to comment on it, and the, chat moved up and it moved out of my view. Okay, let's see what's coming up next. Well, Kavika says, this is it. This is your one and only luminance break. This is to 275 for the Saints. I wouldn't give up on it quite yet because honestly, not every case is going to have so many duplicates. We found the same thing in Legacy, guys, where we had a case or 2 that was really out of whack and the rest of them were not. How about Kyler Murray is going to go along with our Jimmy Garoppolo that we saw a minute ago? How about Kyler Murray to 49 for the Arizona Cardinals? So there's a couple of very nice hits coming out here towards the end of the break. We don't know what's on that redemption yet either. It's to 275 Rashawn Gary for the Packers. And next up, this is Brian Burns. Brian Burns is a Panther, Carolina Panthers to 149. And what else? What else? What else can we find in here? I think there's got to be some more good stuff. I feel like there is. Number to 100, Julio Jones and the Falcons. Oh, you know I can only say Yannick. You know I'm going to butcher that last name if I say it. So I'm not going to. I'm just going to say Yannick. And it is numbered to 199. It's headed to the Jags. Numbered to 99, the Lions. Numbered to 275, the Chargers. Peyton Manning and the Indianapolis Colts. Peyton has a nice 2-color patch as well, and it is numbered to 49. So that's our 3rd multicolored patch in here. So maybe it's not going to be just 1 a case, because we have already found 3. All right, you know what time it is now. That's right. Last box mojo time. Where we have to try and find the big booming hit. Although, we already found a couple of pretty good hits in here. LaDainian Tomlinson was nice. The Jimmy Garoppolo is very nice. The Kyler Murray is nice. But you know what? We're going to see if we can't keep going and maybe find another big one in here. And we've got a redemption to flip over in a minute as well. So it's going to flow like this. We will look through these cards here out of box number 12. After we do that, I will flip over the redemption. We'll head to the website, check out the info about it. Then we will use random.org to give out our 400 points reward card. And then after all of that, we will recap. So that's the way things are going to roll here. To 275 for the 49ers. DK Metcalf and the Seattle Seahawks with a draft day autograph, also in white ink, I'm going to go with. That doesn't look silver. That definitely looks white. So we had a couple of golds, one silver, and a couple of whites, if I'm remembering correctly. Of course, we'll see in the recap in a minute. For the 49ers, that is number 249. Irv Smith Jr., that heads to the Vikings. It is numbered to 349. And we have Russell Wilson and the Seahawks, numbered to 275. Here comes another Trayvon Williams, not Trayvon Mullen, but another Trayvon Williams to 149, I think. I'm like virtually certain that's our second one of him. He's a Bengal. And this is numbered to 99 for the Giants. Travis Homer and the Seahawks, numbered to 275. The Ravens have our final relic of this break. And it's Ray Lewis. Okay, that is everything we have live and in person, but we're not quite done. We've got our redemption to give out. We've got our 400 rewards points to deal with, and a little recap to happen here in a minute. So, okay, let's flip this over first, and it is Baker Mayfield. Now, see, how y'all gonna tell me this is not a good case? I mean, come on. Jimmy Garoppolo, Baker Mayfield, and Kyler Murray? Yeah, I don't think that's a bad case at all. It is autographed jerseys for Baker Mayfield and the Browns. We will go find out what it's numbered to, and of course we'll also verify that it goes to the Browns, but I think we can all agree that Baker Mayfield is a Brown. But nonetheless, we'll put it up on the screen. Everybody can see it in a hot second. Then we'll give away those 400 rewards points. But first things first, let's get ourselves over here to Panini's website. And what did I say that card set was? I guess I better look that up again real quick. Autographed jerseys, and he's card number 2. So right up here at the top. Baker is numbered to 25 for the Cleveland Browns. Very nice. I like it. So let's get that labeled up. And next up, we've got our 400 rewards points here that I need to award. And that's pretty easy. We're going to first make a stop over here at the spreadsheet where I will copy all of our team names, if my mouse will cooperate with me. And then we're going to take them and dump them into random.org. Let's get back where we need to be for that. Get you there first, and then I'm going to come along behind you. So anytime I have 10 or more items in a list, which obviously we do here, I just do random one single time. So I'm scrolling through now. You can see that all the teams were copied and pasted in there. All 32 are represented. Good luck, everyone. It's going to go to the team on the number 1 line. That is the Washington Redskins. So Redskins taking home our 400 points card tonight. And now we're ready to recap it. See what we can see here for Luminance, and then we'll be moving into Leaf right after we recap this. So those of you that are waiting for Leaf, it's not too far in the offing here. So a 2-color relic numbered to 25 for the Bears. This nice LaDainian Tomlinson numbered to 25 for the Chargers. There's Ryan Finley to 99 for the Bengals. Antoine Wesley to 349 for the Ravens. A relic for the boys with Dak Prescott. Trayvon Mullen, numbered to 25, is headed to the Raiders. Miles Boykin, numbered to 25. I got to look him up again. I just looked him up a while ago. I didn't retain him. Ravens. This is Silver Ink, Marquise Hollywood Brown, Draft Day Signatures, Ravens. And another relic. Guess what? Ravens. Oh, imagine that. Rodney Anderson to 349, headed to the Bengals. Numbered to 99, DeAndre Baker for the Giants. Gold ink for Hakeem Butler and the Arizona Cardinals. Myles Gaskin to 99 for the Dolphins. Jarrett Stidham to 149 for the Patriots. I had forgotten about him already. That's a nice hit in here as well. Ickey Woods to 99, Bengals. Then the Patriots with another relic, James White on that one. And Ray Lewis for the Ravens. Trayvon Williams to 149 for the Bengals. Irv Smith Jr. to 349 for the Vikings. That is white ink DK Metcalf for the Seattle Seahawks. And another dual color relic to 49. That's Peyton Manning for the Colts. And this is for the Jags, numbered to 199. Followed by Brian Burns to 149. And Brian is a Panther. Kyler Murray, of course. We know where Kyler goes. He is numbered to 49, headed to the Arizona Cardinals. Jimmy G, baby. Jimmy Garoppolo to 25 for the San Francisco 49ers. A tricolor patch out for the Rams, numbered to 25 for Cooper Kupp. There's Antoine Wesley once again, and headed to the Ravens. TJ Hawkinson, that's a nice hit as well, to 149 for the Lions. Pittsburgh Steelers with a Ben Roethlisberger relic. There's Paris Campbell to 349 for the Colts. Alex Madison draft day autograph for the Vikings with white ink. An Ickey Woods to 49 for the Bengals. And then we have Kerryon Johnson for the Lions with our relic. A 400 points card was awarded to the Redskins using random.org. The Browns hit a nice Baker Mayfield redemption autograph jersey redemption numbered to 25 for Baker Mayfield. Antoine Wesley again for the Ravens. That is unfortunate when we have some duplicates in this case. An otherwise very solid case, I think. Ed Oliver to 99 for the Bills. This is numbered to 75 for the Lions. Kerryon Johnson. James Conner relic to 99 for the Steelers. Myles Gaskin to 349 for the Dolphins. Deebo Samuel to 349 for the 49ers. Pat Mahomes relic to 99, Kansas City Chiefs. Next up, wait just a second. Sorry, I've got to restack my little stack is getting too tall over there. So let's get it sorted back out. And then we have Trayvon Williams again for the Bengals to 349. Irv Smith Jr. numbered to 25 for the Vikings. And a relic for the Texans with Deshaun Watson. Deontay Thompson to 349, Arizona Cardinals. This is Christian Wilkins, numbered to 349. That goes to the Dolphins. And Benny Snell Jr., baby. Yes, I like that. Gold ink to my Pittsburgh Steelers. So all in all, I'm happy with the case. Michael is not. He says congratulations on that, and then he's got a little pile of poo emoji. I don't think it was a pile of poo, but you know what? Everybody's got their own things that they like and their things that they don't. So we just got to roll with it. But I, certainly don't like some of the duplication we had. But as a whole, our hits were good in there. I had some very nice solid hits in there. I think it's good for the price point. I like the number of hits. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Okay, we are headed into Leaf Flash Football. And hi, Nicholas. How are you? What's happening tonight, Nicholas? So if you missed this earlier, here's the 411. I'm expecting this to be on the way to you approximately Tuesday. Everything we're breaking tonight. May be able to get it out sooner if I can. I absolutely will be happy to do so. And if anybody gets skunked, I'm sure no one did in Luminance, or I would think not. I don't know in Flash if anybody will be or not, but if you are skunked and you don't pull a single card, you are still going to get a package in the mail. And it will have consolation cards in it, and it will ship with the rest of the break. A 12-box case of 2019 Leaf Flash Footballs. Full case break number 1. This product also just came out today. And why does that all say Wednesday 6/7? Because I'm thinking it's a new release day, and new release days are always Wednesday, except they're not when they're Friday. I didn't even catch that on the first one, but I do see it now, so I'll fix it now because I didn't see it before. So yeah, it ended tonight on eBay, which would be the 7th, and we're live streaming it tonight, the 7th. It's just that happens to be Friday and not Wednesday because I lost my mind. Team names once again on the left-hand side, winning bidders crossed from on the right. The Atlanta Falcons did not have any bids tonight, so they are anything that would come out for the Falcons would just simply hang out here with me since it is an unsold team. Otherwise, everybody else, you see your name across from your team. We're ready to rock and roll with some Leaf. Greg, you like that case? Me too. I think it was pretty good. I mean, like you said, Kyler and Baker in there. Jimmy G was certainly a nice hit. LaDainian Tomlinson, a nice autograph hit. Then relics for Ray Lewis and Peyton Manning and Ben Roethlisberger. And I mean, I thought it was a pretty good case. Other than the duplicates, nobody wants those. But aside from the duplicates, the rest of it, solid. Nicholas, you just stopped in to say, hey, I kind of thought I might see you tonight in Luminance. And, of course, the other thing is, you never know who out of that group that we just saw may turn out to be smoking hot down the road. I mean, we may have, Trayvon Mullen or Benny Snell or Jarrett Stidham or any number of those other guys in there may come along and turn out to be fantastic, and then we'll think, dang, that really was a good case. Oh yeah, forgot about TJ Hawkinson in there too. Yeah, it's a good call, Matt Like. Forgot about him. And he hasn't come out a lot out of Legacy and the other products up to this point, so he's around, but not frequently. So if you're a TJ Hawkinson fan or a Lions fan, that's been a little bit harder to hit. So it does make that pretty nice as well. So what I'm doing right now, I'm just getting all the plastic off and getting the seals, the security seals cut, so that once we start opening this, we can just keep right on trucking. Because Leaf has all of their cards ready to go in here. There are not packs to open or anything like that. They're already in here in sleeves and top loaders, and we can just kind of grab and go. So my preference is to get it all set up and ready, and then we start flying through it. No delayed gratification once we get through this part anyway. Roberto is here. You've got the Titans tonight. All right. We'll have to work on the Tennessee Titans for you. See what we can find. Redmond, you're looking for DK Metcalf in here. Did you have the Seahawks in the last one, Redmond? Did you get that DK Metcalf or no? There was a DK Metcalf in there, wasn't there? I think there was. Did I dream that? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe, I don't know. All right. Almost have it all out of there. We're getting in the ballpark of having it all opened up anyway. The Truth for once must have Pittsburgh in here tonight. All right. You got the Steelers. Nicholas says he decided he didn't want to go after the Steelers tonight. He was looking for more than Deontay Johnson and Benny Snell. Yeah, Leaf, you never know what they're going to do. I mean, sometimes their checklist will carry over from product to product. Sometimes they add people in or take people out. You kind of never know. J Bomb Sauce, you said Panini has not been kind to you today, so you need Leaf to cheer you up. All right, well, let's try and do it. Let's see if we can get Leaf to cheer you up. Okay, so once again, guys, these are going to be players in their collegiate uniforms, but Leaf is not going to have team names or team logos or any of that on there. So we will go by current team. So whatever the current team is where these babies go. And by current team, I mean if they were undrafted and they're associated, affiliated, have signed with the team in the interim, that's where they're going to go, like that. So J.J. Arcega-Whiteside is out first. It is numbered to 25. He's a Philadelphia Eagle. Trayvon Williams coming out behind that, numbered to 50. Of course, we just saw Trayvon in our last product as well. He's a Bengal. Caleb Wilson, numbered to 50, Arizona Cardinals. DeAndre Baker heads to the Giants. And there's a little Drew Lock getting the Broncos off to a good start. Oh man, I forgot about this guy. I hadn't seen him in a while. Not since Score Football have we been since we've seen him. And man, I can't remember where this guy goes, honestly. Boy, I'm looking at him like I'm suddenly going to remember it, but I don't. So I'm going to have to set him over there. I really don't remember where he goes. Noah Fant is the Broncos, numbered 250. Anthony Ratliff Williams, undrafted free agent that went to the Titans. Will Greer is the Panthers. And we have a redemption for David Montgomery. David Montgomery is the Bears. Hakeem Butler. Hakeem Butler is numbered to 25, and he is a Cardinal. Miles Sanders comes out next, and I gotta look at Miles Sanders. For some reason, he's not stuck in my head yet. Where are you, Miles Sanders? An Eagle. That's why I don't pull him very often. He's an Eagle. And there is Deontay Johnson. Speak of the devil. Deontay Johnson is a Pittsburgh Steeler. That's one of the cards that that Nicholas was talking about a minute ago. Here's your DK Metcalf. DK Metcalf is a Seahawk, and that is numbered to 25. And a printing plate, a little one-of-one autographed printing plate. Stanley Morgan Jr., Cincinnati Bengals. You guys typed in there that Vinovich is the Patriots. Okay. Could not remember who in the heck he was. And for some reason, I don't have him jotted down on my little cheat sheet either, so I'll have to add him to serve as a reminder for me. Oh boy, I don't know if I got Kyle on there either. Let's see if I do. Some of these guys I don't remember from time to time. Yeah, Kyle Kempt, I can't remember. He's to 15. Justice Hill, Ravens. Stanley Morgan Jr., Bengals, numbered, sorry, to 50. I almost missed that up at the top. Antoine Wesley, numbered to 50, is a Raven, undrafted free agent Raven. A.J. Brown, the Titans, with a redemption. Hi, Our Space. I will recap anything you might have missed at the end of the break. We'll go back and take a look through everything one more time. So not to worry, not to worry. If you missed it, you'll get a chance to see it again. Elijah Holyfield, undrafted free agent, went to the Patriots. Ja'Kai is a Jet. Josh Allen, baby, that's who you want. If you got the Jags, in my opinion, that's who you want. Could it be because he's from my alma mater, the University of Kentucky? Maybe. But he's also really good edge rusher. Numbered to 50, Jags. Clayton Thorson, good old Clayton here, is not numbered, and he is an Eagle. Dwayne Haskins, nice, is a Redskin, redemption. Nicholas says that Kyle Kemp is undrafted, but has he surely has signed a deal somewhere, right, though, for mini camp, rookie camp, something, I would think. How about Daniel Jones if you've got the Giants? I know you like that if you've got New York. Irv Smith Jr. to 25, Vikings. Jace Sternberger to 25, got to look him up. Packers. And Tyree Brady to 25, got to look him up. Some of these I haven't seen since score. I can't remember them. I don't even have him in here. I don't even have him written down. Sit over there then, buddy. Trace McSorley. I think he is a Raven. Okay. Moving on down the line. Deontay Thompson is the Arizona Cardinals to 15. DeMarcus Lodge is to 25. DeMarcus. Do I have you written down? Oh, brother. No, I don't have him written down, and I don't remember him either. Devin Singletary, Buffalo Bills to 20. Ryan Finley for the Bengals. Kyler Murray, baby. There's Kyler for the Arizona Cardinals. Followed by Benny Snell Jr. for my Pittsburgh Steelers. And Kelvin Harmon to 50. Kelvin Harmon is a Redskin, I think. Let me double check. Yeah, Redskins. Jalen Jelks to 50. Definitely don't remember Jalen. Nothing like a leaf to bring you back to earth when you think you've got what you need to know learned. In fact, I do not. Nick Bosa for the 49ers, numbered to 50. And David Montgomery, redemption for the Bears. Okay. This is Keyshawn Johnson, numbered to 15. And he is Arizona Cardinals. Trey Lamar. I know that I do not know Trey Lamar. I'm pretty sure I don't have him written down either. Do I? No, I do not. Isaiah Buggs, numbered to 50. And Isaiah, do I have you written down? No. David Sills is the Buffalo Bills. And a redemption for N'Keal Harry is the Patriots. I'm going to have to add all kinds of stuff to my little cheat sheet. Good grief. Emmanuel Hall, Bears /25. Tyree Jackson, Buffalo Bills. Daryl Henderson, the Rams /50. Damian Harris for the Patriots. And a redemption for Marquise Hollywood Brown, headed to Baltimore, to the Ravens. I'm going to move my little stacks around because they're getting in on my nerves over there where they were. They're getting too high. You know, I thought Isaiah Buggs was a Steeler, but then you said that there weren't any other Steelers in here. So I thought, well, man, I must be thinking of the wrong guy because I really thought Isaiah Buggs was a Steeler. I was kind of working through that in my head, but you had Nicholas, you always know, and you said, no, the only autographs in there were Benny Snell and Deontay. So I thought, okay, I must be wrong about Isaiah Buggs. How about another Kyler Murray? Would that make you happy to have two Kyler Murrays and one of them numbered to 15? I bet it does. If you've got the Arizona Cardinals, you're cooking. Kyle Shermer comes up next. And Kyle is an undrafted free agent for the Chiefs. Myles Gaskin, Dolphins. L.J. Scott. L.J. Scott was an undrafted free agent for the Ravens. Jamarius Way. Jamarius, don't remember you, buddy. All right, last box mojo right now, coming at you. Hot and heavy, here it is. We're starting off with, oh man, Orawari. Oh, I butcher that every time. It's numbered to 25. He's a Lion. At least I know that, right? Mike Weber. I do not remember Mike Weber, but I have him written down. He's a Dallas Cowboy. Zach Allen. Do I have Zach written down? I do. Yay for me. He's an Arizona Cardinal. Deontay Johnson. That, once again, is a Pittsburgh Steeler, and that's a 1 of 1. I like that. That's our second 1 of 1. Our other one in here tonight was a printing plate. And Paris Campbell for the Colts. Okay, there we go. But I'm going to have to look some of this stuff up, man. I mean, like, I don't know these, okay? So, well, we have determined Isaiah Buggs. Yeah, all right. I thought he was a Steeler. And then, like I said, Nicholas, you had me worried. And then I thought he wasn't. And so these are the ones we need to figure out who they are. I tell you what we're going to do, though, for the sake of those who know who these are or don't care who they are, we're going to recap first the stuff that we do know or have already announced, and then we'll look up this little stack after the fact. So if you don't want to hang around for that, you don't, have to. So, all right, there we go. Well, I know, Stang Lover, he says he's giving me grief about Isaiah Buggs. Well, I told you why. In my head, I'm thinking Isaiah Buggs is a Steeler. And then I thought, well, no, because Nicholas said that they don't have any other autographs in here, so I must be wrong. It's hard when you look at all these rookies, Stang Lover. All right, Isaiah Buggs is Pittsburgh Steelers. Myles Gaskin for the Dolphins. Kyle Shermer, I've already forgotten who the heck Kyle Shermer was. I looked it up a minute ago. Chiefs. Daniel Jones is the Giants. Dwayne Haskins is the Redskins. Clayton Thorson. Clayton, where are you, Clayton? Well, dang it, Clayton Thorson is an Eagle. Josh Allen is a Jag. Ja'Kai for the Jets, Elijah Holyfield, Panthers, A.J. Brown, Titans, Antoine Wesley is the Ravens, Stanley Morgan, Bengals, Justice Hill, Ravens, a 1 of 1, Stanley Morgan for the Bengals, DK Metcalf for the Seahawks, Paris Campbell for the Colts, Deontay Johnson, 1 of 1, Pittsburgh Steelers. And then a regular Deontay Johnson that's not a 1 of 1 Steelers. Miles Sanders. Why can't I keep you in my head? He's an Eagle. Hakeem Butler. Hakeem Butler is a Cardinal. David Montgomery for the Bears. Will Greer, Panthers. Anthony Ratliff Williams is a Titan. Noah Fant, Broncos. Drew Lock, Broncos. DeAndre Baker, Giants. Caleb Wilson, Cardinals. Trayvon Williams is Bengals. Is that right, guys? Yeah, Bengals. JJ Arcega, Whiteside, Eagles. Zach Allen is Cardinals. Mike Weber. Where are you, Mike Weber? Cowboys. Orawari. Lions. LJ Scott. LJ. Ravens. Kyler Murray. Arizona Cardinals. Marquise Brown. Ravens. Damian Harris. Patriots. Darrell Henderson. Rams. Tyree Jackson. Bills. Emmanuel Hall is the Bears. N'Keal Harry. Patriots. David Sills is the Bills. Keyshawn Johnson is a Cardinal, an Arizona Cardinal. David Montgomery for the Bears. Nick Bosa for the 49ers. Kelvin Harmon, Redskins. Benny Snell, Steelers. A second Kyler Murray. That one also headed to the Arizona Cardinals. Ryan Finley for the Bengals. Devin Singletary for the Bills. Deontay Thompson, Cardinals. Trace McSorley, oh boy, Trace McSorley, we're on pause, Ravens. Jace Sternberger, I gotta flip over here and find him too. Where are you, Jace? Jace. Packers. Irv Smith Jr., Vikings. Okay, meanwhile, back at the ranch, we're gonna look these up, okay? We're going to see what this is about. Trey Lamar. And this is going to take a minute, okay? So, like, I know, and you guys probably, some of you know it, you're going to be furiously, like, typing it in there into chat. But guess what? I can't see the chat when I'm looking this up. So, even though I know you're trying to help me right now, I'm not going to be able to see it. All right, so Trey Lamar comes up as the Lions. So I'm just going to write this down so I don't have to look this up again later. And I will add it to my little cheat sheet. We're next looking up Jalen Jelks. See what we can find out about him. Jalen Jelks is a Dallas Cowboy. All right. Let's get him written down. Which brings us into DeMarcus Lodge. And we're going to find out where DeMarcus goes. DeMarcus Lodge does not come up as anything. Did he not go anywhere, guys? Huh. So DeMarcus Lodge, I don't know if he's anywhere. So he's going to kind of set up here because I'm not sure if he's anybody. I mean, not that he's not anybody. You know what I mean? That he's not signed with anyone necessarily. So we're going to move on and look up Tyree Brady. See what we can find out about him. Tyree Brady. All right, Tyree Brady, what do we know about you? Yeah, I don't see much about him either. I don't... Oh, wait a minute. He might be a Jag, possibly. Is he a Jag? He might be. So I think I'm trying to find out. I'm going to make sure I got the right guy. Yeah, so it looks like he's currently associated with the Jags, I guess. That's what it looks like. So, okay. So that takes care of him. Tyree Brady. The Jags. And here we are to Kyle Kempt, which I think somebody said might have been Nicholas. Said that he thinks he's completely hanging out there, undrafted, unsigned, the whole deal. but we're going to find out, and I'll tell you in a minute. So right now, I don't see him. Yeah, I don't see him associated with anybody right now either. I'll deep dive that a little bit more later, but for now, he looks like not with anybody. Chase Vinovich, I think one of you said that he is the Patriots, and that does sound right, but you know I always am going to go look this stuff up because that's just kind of how I roll. So I'm checking that out. And it is, in fact, the Patriots. So there he is, locked and loaded. And that leaves us with Jamarius Way. So let me get Jamarius looked up. And looks like he has possibly gone to the Patriots. Is that right? No, wait a minute. There he says he's been invited to the Packers mini camp. I see several different things about him on here. So I need to look a little bit more up about him as well. But I think that he is probably the Packers. But I'll have to again look at that a little bit closer, but it looks like he's a Packer. Which leaves us with a couple up there that are hanging out right now. So here's what I'm going to do with these two that are left. First, let me get back to chat because you guys are probably typing in all kinds of stuff over there. Oh, surprisingly, you're not. Oh, a little bit you are. You said Lodge is the Bucks. Did I already? Oh, that must be one we've already done, right? Yeah. And Kempt not signed. Way was invited but not signed. Yeah, but he's still associated. That's his last associated team. So guys, again, remember on this stuff like this, the goal is to get cards to a team. So it doesn't really do us any good to just let them hang out there. So if they have been associated with a team, they're going to go to the team they were associated with as a drafted or undrafted free agent, whatever. Even if they have subsequently been cut, unless they have signed with somebody else after the fact, they're going to go to that last associated team. So Jamarius Way is definitely last associated, it seems, with the Packers. So we're going to send him off to the Packers. So that leaves us with Kempt here, who doesn't seem to have any home. And then DeMarcus Lodge, you were saying, is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Why do I see no information about him on that anywhere? I did not see anything come up about DeMarcus Lodge for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So I'll have to double check that because I literally saw no information. Where'd you see that, Stang Lover? Where did you find him so that I can track down whatever it is that you saw? And if you can tell me where you found that information, I'll look for him again here real quickly. But I definitely didn't see that come up. So let me go again and try again to find him. Because if he's literally not with anybody, he's going to go to somebody by way of random.org, which is what we're going to do with Kyle. So I'm looking again here for DeMarcus Lodge, and let's see if I can find what you're talking about. See, it's not coming up on NFL.com, but let me just, Google him or something. Maybe I can find him that way. Looking. Okay, well on ESPN it shows him as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. On NFL it doesn't show him as anything, but it does show him as on ESPN. When I Googled it, it shows him as Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So again, the idea is to send these to a home if they've been associated with a team. So we will go ahead and send him off to Tampa Bay Buccaneers. which means we've only got one guy that we got to give out by way of random. That's this guy here. Kyle has not been signed with anybody. He wasn't drafted, apparently hasn't been invited to any kind of rookie camps or anything else. So we are going to give him out using random.org. And pretty simple process. Copying our team names from the spreadsheet, busting back over here to random where we're going to paste them in there real quickly. I will do random one single time, and whatever team is in the number one position after I complete the random will walk away with that card. So there you can see everybody's in there. Once again, this is for the Kyle Kempt card. And it comes up for the Miami Dolphins. So that is this little undrafted, unsigned guy here going to the Miami Dolphins by way of random.org. And that is it for tonight. I guess I can put up our spreadsheet information and stuff, though, one more time. Now that we've finished all that looking up nonsense, we can get back to business. So if anybody missed it, we're going to take another pass at it right now. So Tuesday anticipated shipping date. If I can get it out to you faster than that, I will happily do so. And of course, if anybody got skunked, you didn't hit anything, not a single card, nothing at all, then it's still gonna send something to you. So you'll still get a package in the mail, and it will ship out with the rest of the break, since this is a paid shipping break. Now we are taking a look at what's coming up in the days ahead. So tomorrow night is a half case of Bowman Jumbo Baseball. And Paper Base does not ship in that break. It has its own separate bidding category. On Sunday, we're going to start at 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific. It'll be Leaf Flash Football again and Leather and Lumber Baseball. On Monday night, which is the 10th, we'll start again, 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific. We'll open Luminance Football and Finest Baseball. On Tuesday the 11th, Flash Football and Finest Baseball. On Wednesday the 12th, we'll start at 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific. We've got a couple of new release products that day, and we're going to open them both. A case of Panini Noir Basketball, high-end basketball product. And then we're going to open a full jumbo case of Topps Series 2 baseball with the silver packs in this one. So, you know, sometimes I buy these cases from other people and they don't give me the silver packs. And this time, because you guys all said last time, oh, we want the silver packs. Yeah, well, so I paid the full price for Series 2 and ordered it from the distributor, at least some of it. So there'll be silver packs in some breaks, and then later on, if we keep breaking it, we probably won't have them because I'll buy it from other people for less. But anyway, for now, the first ones will have it. The base does not ship to the teams, and it does have a separate bidding category for all the base cards in the Series 2 Jumbo break. I'm not. That's Siri trying to talk to me. I don't know what woke Siri up, but something did. So anyway, that is that is our break for tonight and our recap for tonight. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I always appreciate you spending part of your evening with me. I hope I will see you again tomorrow night, or if not, then sometime soon. In the meantime, have a fantastic weekend, and we will catch you the next time. Bye now.